Whether Rhode Island schools are improving when it comes to those standardized tests. And those tests is our first stop today on NBC 10 News at noon. Thank you for joining us today. The Rhode Island Department of Education, their officials this morning released the 2014 school classifications to determine which schools need the most help. NBC 10's Mario Hilario is in Providence this noon hour with more on that. Mario?
Hi there, Frank. Yeah, testing just part of the overall category in these classifications that are out now. As in many of these education reports, there is mixed news here. Overall, the classifications have been pretty consistent, with what they've been in the last couple of years. The percentage of schools that are doing very well and leading the way is about equal to the percentage of schools that are struggling and need to turn around, with the rest somewhere in the middle. Now, as in previous years, the classifications were based on a number of factors, including but not limited to student proficiency, participation, how many students are taking the state assessments, overall growth, and for high schools, graduation rates. Here's the breakdown of how schools in Rhode Island are doing. 30 schools are now classified as commended. They've maintained high levels of achievement and closed achievement gaps. That's about 11% of all Rhode Island schools and come from a cross-section of districts. On the other end of the spectrum, 32 schools are classified as focus or priority, which means they need to continue working on their turnaround plans. About 12% of Rhode Island schools fall into that category, and the commissioner points out that classification is designed for schools to be held in that status for a period of time to make sure that they're getting the help they need.
We wanted to make sure that even schools that are making progress, if they were struggling to the extent that they were identified as either a focus or a priority school, that we continue working with them. And so the number of those schools has stayed pretty constant. And there are schools within that designation that are making progress.
And Commissioner Gist named some specific schools that are in that priority focus category that have improved, specifically Shea, Tolman, and Central Falls High Schools, and Pleasant View and Sackett Schools in Providence. We'll have the full report of these school classifications on our website, turnto10.com. For now, we're live in Providence. Mario Hilario, NBC 10 News.